Welcome to a classic game room lap of awesome where I'll be driving a Celica GT4 Rally Car 95 on Laguna Seca for Logan on Patreon, who requested this lap and track and car combo. We all know what you're going for here. Sega Rally. He also would like to see the Strato 77 rally car on this track. I don't have that one yet, but when I do, I'll be racing it. And making a CGR Lap of Awesome. So thank you once again, Logan, and thank you for backing the CGR on the Patreon. Like you, I can't look at this car without thinking of Sega Rally. But it's actually one of the first times I've driven it. It's very stable, it's not that fast, but this car handles really well. And you can take it off-road, which I do for a couple parts of this track. We all know Laguna Seca. This is really one of my favorite tracks in the game as well. I've been enjoying Laguna Seca in the GRAN TURISMO series for years. And like you, Logan, I also like the corkscrew at the end. Now, you can drive that responsibly, or you can just jump off the damn thing, which is fun. I suppose I'll drive it responsibly here, sort of. As responsible as I drive Gran Turismo, which is usually not that responsible. I like to slow down on the right heading into it, and then cut left early, and then just gun it. That's my ideal way to drive this. I think the second lap I race in this is the best one, but right here I'm still getting used to the car a bit. This is about the third time I've driven it. So I'm just learning how far I can push the Celica, and you can push this car pretty hard. It's not going to spin out on you. You're not going to lose it. I mean, it's a rally car. It's meant to drive off-road, so sliding off the track's no big deal. Running over people, no problem. So the Celica's not quite as fast as a lot of the other cars I've been driving, so I'm took some practice to brake even later than normal, and I do pass the last car on. Well, I'll surprise you. Sometimes I don't win these. You never know. You can cut it really early there as well. I didn't. I cut it a bit late, and I'm going to actually do a good job on the corkscrew here. So let's check it out. That's right. And I gave that guy the finger as I drove by. It's tough because you can't really see where you're going. You just kind of have to know the corkscrew, heading into the corkscrew. And I imagine if I drove that in real life, I'd probably just explode and die. But it's very fun in video games. Look at the replay there on the bottom right. Sega Rally time! Game over! Yeah! Woo! Let's give this guy the finger as I drive by. Giving him a long finger. Oop, no, I'm gonna give him the finger again. This is like a double giving the finger. Take my hands off the wheel, flip them off twice as I pass him. He's still there. This is where I need a chainsaw. Hey, Gran Turismo developers. I've got some ideas for the next game, so contact me. Spy hunter spikes, smokescreen, machine gun, flamethrowers. All worthy additions to any driving game. I'm in second place, which is unacceptable because I demand to be in first place. Any car in Sega Rally deserves to be in first place, so Logan, I will pass this guy. And of course give him the finger while I do it. How many volcanoes has that car conquered? Not as many as me. It says 1 on the side of the Celica, but 1 sort of includes all of them. That's a large 1. It's a big one. Corkscrew again. You know, over the years I've kind of gotten over corkscrews though. I find the twist-off caps to generally be easier to open in a pinch. I guess that doesn't sound as cool in a racetrack though. So once again, Logan, thank you, and send your track and car requests to me on Twitter or Patreon. I've got a bunch of them, so I'm way behind, obviously. But having fun playing catch up. Catch up. In Gran Turismo 6 with the Thrustmaster T300 RS. Get your CGR shirts and glassware at ClassicGameRoom.com. Classic Game Room is brought to you by Magnum Skywolf. CGR is supported by fans on Patreon. Thank you.